What's going on, guys? It is Ezra Wolves. Welcome back to another journal entry. I have to admit, it's been quite a while since I actually filmed one of these. I believe so. Yeah. The last one I did was a drawing video. It wasn't that great. I mainly just needed to scrap together some footage to put a voiceover on it. Just pretty fine with me. But we need to talk. We need to talk. Okay, so I know this is not really the best angle. I don't have a desk at the moment. That's a lie, I do, but I want to do something different. So I have one camera filming me, and I have another one filming the sketchbook. We're using a little fine sketch pencil. So it is currently June 29th, 2021. We have been in this pandemic for a little over a year now, which is still annoying. However, with people getting the vaccinations and me being fully vaccinated now, I felt comfortable with doing this video a bit more than I did before. So I did try to do this video in the past. Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. So we're just gonna do a little doodle and a little talk. Okay. So for those who haven't followed the journal entries, vlogs that I do on this channel, a little catch up is I started this in, I think, 2020, the later half of 2020, or the beginning half of 2021, I forget. And the uploading jumped around for a bit, but for the most part, I tried to stick with a somewhat schedule when it came to filming the episodes. In this one case, I kind of lost that schedule as we entered the later vlogs, and here's why. For those who don't know, I've mentioned it in vlogs, in other videos. I've mentioned it on my Instagram. I do deal with anxiety and depression, and one of the things I deal with is this odd battle of self-doubt, which is a pain in the butt because it makes a buttload of anxiety happen, and I tend to second guess myself and doubt my abilities as not only a human but as a filmmaker, photographer, writer, and I just go down this rabbit hole of stress eating and not really wanting to do anything that involves, well, anything. And I got really not that motivated to do anything. So I've taken some time to just, reflect and work on myself a bit. And I've came to the conclusion that it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. And that elephant is obviously the photography, the filmmaking, the writing, and up until recently, within the last few months, what we can only describe as drawing, sketching, doodling, call it what you will. Here's the thing. Growing up, I never was into the arts. I was more into video games. And this was when I was like grade 5 to high school. Once I got to grade 10, I kind of slipped away from gaming. I didn't really focus much on it as I don't know, it's strange, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And then I kind of slowly lost interest in gaming, and I still play games. I think I tried to do a few Minecraft series with Hisaku Gamer. Good friend of mine, he does streaming on Twitch. You should check him out. If I remember, I'll put his link in the description. But his channel is also on the featured channel tab. You should go check him out. Great guy, funny streams. It's hilarious. I love him to death. He's fun. I would love to do videos with him again when he's ready and feels comfortable. So I don't want to have him feel like it's needing to happen. So if he's watching this, I'm not sure if he will. Dude, reach out to me at some point when you're ready. If you want to do something, let me know. I'm down. Minecraft, I'm down. Anyways, so going into grade 10, I kind of, like I said, didn't really do gaming that much, and when I did, it would be privately. And as I got to the end of high school, I just didn't do gaming much. And I really didn't do gaming much on the channel. Instead, I started doing short films. The End of Opera, The Rise, Infinity Loop, all that fun stuff. And it was fun, but kind of like the same thing with the gaming stuff. It got boring, and I really didn't kind of want to do it. But I still did it. For many months I did it. I think one of the things that I regret the most out of it is not stopping and taking a break when I should have. It's not exactly something I'm proud to admit, that I pushed myself to a point where I just lost all interest in doing filmmaking, which is mainly why you haven't seen any newer kind of Ranger short films, any kind of new short films. Of course, recently we had the Infinity Loop seasons, but that was mainly stuff I uploaded and then re-uploaded. It's not the greatest experience or decision I made, and I struggled with it a lot, mentally, internally, and if if I'm gonna be honest, there were times where I thought just stopping doing video creating would be better than to continue if I didn't really feel a connection with it anymore. And then the weirdest thing happened. I started doing these like little art videos. At first I didn't think it wasn't something that I thought I would want to do. I thought I would be happy to give it a try. If I liked it, sure. If I didn't, and they wouldn't have gone anywhere. And then they kind of just kept happening. And I kind of enjoyed myself with that. But like pretty much everything else, after a while, that also kind of got boring and stressful, and I was no longer that motivated. So what do I do with that? Like I do with everything else, I retreat to just watching a bunch of TV shows and just working on avoiding excuse me, working on avoiding what I really don't want to talk about. But that's a story for a different time. What I want to talk about right now is what's changed for me from last year, the start of the pandemic, last March 2020, to now, June 2021. This pandemic has been awful to me mentally. It has destroyed my brain in ways that probably aren't great for the health. My depression has been all over the place, so has my anxiety. And I've been having random spurts of motivation and random decreases in motivation. And I think it's shown in my channel recently, in the last few months. However, what I've noticed is that going into the lockdown, the first initial one back in 2020, I was doing writing videos, and I was just mainly focusing on my writing. Nothing that I would have wanted to publish at the time. Maybe I will one day. I still have the rough draft of it, the story I was working on back then. So who knows, maybe one day you'll see it on Amazon or in a bookstore. But I started doing the writing, and I kind of didn't take it seriously at first. I did it because I enjoyed it. And then recently something changed, where I've been doing these videos on, not videos, I've been watching these videos on like drawing, watching people do like sketches and stuff, but I've also been watching videos on writing. I'm taking a novel writing course right now, which is tremendous fun. It's really fun. Of course, I did the Sylvia vlog a while back, where I talked about the outlining of the story I'm working on. I want to return to that and talk more about that in a different video, but it was fun. I was actually enjoying myself, and I felt motivated. And then I picked up this camera, the 80D, and I just started taking photos, not even videos, just photos. And it was interesting And for like multiple months, I started doing more and more photography. And now here we are in June, where I know it doesn't really show on the channel, but in my private life, I've actually been sketching and using the rotring isograph 3.35? No, 0.35 is what I meant. To do some sketching and stuff like that. I've been using pencils. I would love to do more of these sketch videos, especially with pencils. They're a lot of fun. But I would also love to do not just filmmaking again. I would love to go back to what I did in the past with like the Power Ranger stuff. And I will, just give me time. I'll get back to that eventually. Within like a month, probably. But that goes into what I want to talk before I end off this video. I have come to the conclusion, and I've said that a lot, that I no longer feel comfortable with what I was doing on this channel. Which was kind of a do whatever I want kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, I still want to do what I want, but I want to have a bit more structure to it. I've proven to myself countless time and time again that schedules do not work for me, and that is fine. That is more than fine. I don't really expect myself to follow schedule, but it's more if I want to do an art video or a sketch video for you guys, I'll do it. But I kind of don't want to post something that is bad, so you may not see it as often, I guess. What I'm trying to say is I want to put more effort into making these things better, which is something I'm going to work on in the coming months, and come 2022 I'm going to work more for that as well. But one of the things I would love to do is figure out a way how to do POV photography, street photography videos, because I've been watching a lot of that lately. It seems fun to do, and since I'm a photographer and I've been doing a lot of photography, I figured, why not? It could be fun, and I do want to do it. But I also want to do more short films. Not the kind of short films that I've done with like Infinity Loop and stuff like that. More story driven. I lack the ability to tell a story when it comes to film. Writing, I can do a story. I can tell a story when writing. But film, I sometimes lack story. So while I'm putting effort into trying to figure out how to do that better, let's just say July and August will be a very interesting month, with daily Power Ranger videos, short films sprinkled along in there, and maybe I'll drop some like present day video every now and then. But for now, I just want to work on some stuff that I want to work on, as well as new style of content that I'll talk about in a different video. I have said that quite a bit in this video, that I'll talk about things in other videos. This is mainly just a ramble video. I want to have a more structured video like later in the day. Not later in the day. At some point this summer, talking about it. I just need time to figure out what I want to do. I guess that's what I'm saying. I've never been into sports. You'll never see sports on this channel, or anything that I don't like. I've always been into the arts, kind of. When I was younger, not so much. When I got older, yes. Now, I use sketching and drawing as a way to cope with my depression. That's what I did with the film and the writing and the photography. And I'm kind of circulating that constantly nowadays, and I'm happy with that. I just need time to figure it all out, and figure out what I want to do with this, so that we can have, I guess, better quality stuff on the channel. But I guess I want to do things that I want to do more, which is funny because I remember doing a video a while ago saying the exact same thing, but then I fell into my normal routines of procrastinating, and then eventually not being motivated and not knowing what I want to do. So I'm going to take the time, think it over, plan my next video, I guess after this, if it's a vlog or something, and then basically update the journal entries with, I guess I want to, basically what I'm saying is I'm going to just take down the door that's currently blocking me from doing what I want to do and show on this channel. And then when that door's down, I think at some point I'll be happy with it. I'll be happy with the content I put out. But if I don't like something, I won't do it, or I won't show it. I no longer just want to upload videos just so I can have more videos out for you guys. So if it takes a little longer to do a video, then so be it. And I'm okay with that. If it takes a bit longer to edit or do a video, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. This has become my friend. I need to talk more. I'll probably do a podcast episode for this, but I showed it to you guys on the other camera. But bird. I've been drawing a lot of birds. I think, in my opinion, it's my little intricate, abstract things have been getting better as I do them more often nowadays. I just want to have fun and enjoy myself for these videos, I guess. And like I said, if that means taking more time to do something for you guys, then I'll take the time to iron the video out and make it better. I'll talk to you guys later.